Y'all, am I the only one? Am I the only one that is a little concerned about why Erika Kirk keeps lying to her children?
The move came without warning. Charlie's parents just dropped a legal bombshell that nobody expected, especially Erika Kirk, saw coming. They've filed for custody. And before you think this is about grief or family drama, understand this. They believe those children are in danger. The statement that changed everything. A few weeks back, Robert and Catherine Kirk released something to the press. On the surface, it read like concern, talking about how their daughter-in-law had collapsed emotionally and physically, how she'd been holding herself together in faith and strength.
He knew that evil wins when good people stay silent. And so for the rest of my life, I will make sure that I don't stay silent.
But the weight finally crushed her. They asked for prayers. Sounds caring, right? Look closer. That statement wasn't compassion, it was strategy. They just told the entire world that Erika couldn't handle motherhood, that those kids needed protection. And here's the thing, they might not be wrong. During a televised interview, Erika said something that made jaws drop. She claimed no one could replace her husband. Fair enough. But then she pivoted and said she saw a lot of Charlie in J.D. Vance. On national television, in front of millions. Charlie's parents heard that loud and clear. To them, it wasn't a casual observation, it was a confession of intent. Political insiders are already connecting dots. Vance has ambitions. Big ones. But his family doesn't fit the image certain circles are looking for. Erika, however, white kids, the grieving widow narrative, instant sympathy from the base. She's the missing piece. And those children? They're being positioned like chess pieces in a game they never asked to play. What Charlie would never allow. Here's what everyone seems to forget. Charlie was obsessive about privacy. There are 0 pregnancy photos online. No pictures of the kids' faces anywhere. He and Erika even discussed kidnapping threats they'd received. This wasn't paranoia, it was protection. Fast forward to now. Erika's mentioning the kids constantly in interviews, sharing intimate conversations about how her daughter asks when daddy's coming home from his work trip with Jesus. She's using their grief as content, as connection points with audiences. Charlie would have lost his mind over this. His parents certainly have. The transformation nobody expected. Remember when Erika joked about looking like Adam Sandler 90% of the time? That was her brand. Relatable, down to earth, not trying too hard. Now, she's camera-ready constantly. Sheer dresses, professional styling, attending award ceremonies, giving speeches, doing the podcast circuit just weeks after losing her husband, while her babies, actual babies, are somewhere else. One viral post captured what thousands are thinking. She's a multimillionaire with an entire team willing to run TPU while she raises her babies. As an allegedly conservative Christian, wouldn't she prioritize mothering full-time after this tragedy? The answer should be obvious. But Erika's priorities seem to lie elsewhere. The men she's been hugging. It's not just Vance. Erika's been photographed embracing various men. Long, suggestive hugs that photographers love, and the internet dissects frame by frame. For someone in mourning, she's awfully physical with strangers. Charlie's parents are watching this. They're keeping receipts. And they're asking the question that matters. If she's networking this aggressively, who's watching the children? The connections nobody can explain. Here's where things get genuinely unsettling. Internet investigators noticed something bizarre. Egyptian aircraft, specifically Air Force Gulfstream jets with call signs SUBTT and SUBND, appeared at Erika's exact location 68 to 73 times between 2022 and September 2025. Not near Charlie's locations. Erika's. An insider reportedly confirmed to Candace Owens that these planes were tracking Erika specifically. For years. Why would government aircraft be monitoring a podcaster's wife with that level of precision? Personal security? Surveillance? Insurance that she stayed on mission? Some online sleuths have drawn lines connecting her to figures surrounding both Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Whether those connections hold up doesn't matter as much as this. Robert and Catherine Kirk don't know who's pulling their daughter-in-law's strings. They don't know what she's promised these shadow players. And they're terrified their grandchildren are caught in the middle of whatever this actually is. The legal war begins. The custody filing isn't exploratory. It's a declaration of war. Charlie's parents have decided that public pressure plus courtroom strategy equals their best chance at protecting those kids. They're not giving Erika room to maneuver. They're attacking on two fronts: legal proceedings that could expose everything and media statements that paint her as unstable, distracted, and potentially dangerous. This isn't about grandparents' rights. This is about two people who believe their son's children are being used as accessories in a political and social climbing operation that would make Charlie sick if he could see it. The question she was asked. In one interview, someone posed a hypothetical to Erika. Would Charlie have forgiven his killer? Her answer was chilling. She said if God gave Charlie the option to return to Earth, but told him his death would be the catalyst for something greater, Charlie would choose to stay dead. He'd say no to coming back, to holding his children again, to living. Think about what that implies. Think about what future she's a
story. That the person the planes were actually tracking for years was Erika. Not Charlie, but Erika was the one being tracked by these planes, and indeed, it turns out that she was correct. She discovered that between 2022 and September of 2025, both of those aircrafts, SU-BTT, the yellow plane, and SU-BND, the blue plane, showed 68 overlaps with Erika's documented locations, okay?
Imagining that makes her husband's murder worth it. What happens next? Right now, Erika Kirk is facing the fight she never prepared for. Not online critics, not media speculation, but the people who knew Charlie best, who have resources, legal teams, and every intention of bringing receipts to court. They're going to expose the timeline of her transformations, the suspicious connections, the neglect they believe is happening behind closed doors, the way she's monetizing grief while those babies lose both parents, one to murder, one to ambition. The custody battle is just starting. Discovery hasn't even begun. But when those documents get subpoenaed, when deposition questions get asked under oath, when witness testimony gets recorded, everything Erika's been carefully constructing could collapse in a single hearing. The question isn't whether she's ready to fight. The question is whether she can survive what's about to be revealed.
Welcome to True Crime Tapes, where we bring you the most gripping, mysterious, and heart-stopping stories from the world of true crime. If you're fascinated by the unknown and want to uncover the secrets that the world tries to hide, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a chilling story. And for those of you already part of our community, welcome back. We're glad to have you with us. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts and theories, because we love hearing from you. True Crime Tapes. The truth is always stranger than fiction.